Do you have a child of mixed origins? Do you and your partner have different origins or live in a different country? Because in that case, you should be aware that your child or your children need your support in developing their own identity. Hi, my name is Alessandra. I'm 58 years old and I'm Italian. That is part of the story. Well, genetically, I'm 50% Italian, 25% French, 25% German. I was born in Germany, stayed there for 2 weeks, then went to Italy, grew up in Italy, went back to Germany, had a daughter, then went to Switzerland, and now we are here. I grew up with the situation of having different origins and being born in one country and growing up in different countries. I had to deal with the whole topic of this. Unfortunately, my parents had both very clear origins. So that means that they were not aware of a possible topic, a possible problem, because my mother was just born in Italy in a village where all her ancestors had always lived in. And so there was no question of identity. And the same was for my father. Okay, he had a part of French blood in there, but that was more for political reasons. So he was German and that was it. So not growing up with this topic, you are not aware of a possible problem coming up.
And, based on that mix, let's say, that accompanies me most time of my life, I thought a long time about origins, identity, personality, and so on. The whole topic is very important for me. And I have a daughter who is 21 years old and she is studying psychology. And I wanted her to avoid the issues that I had growing up, not knowing who I am. And, you are new somewhere and everybody asks you, where are you from? Most of us know this question, mostly those people who are not born in a village where already their parents were living and the great parents and all your roots are there, then of course you have no issue with that. But if you're new, one of the most asked questions is, where are you from? And some of us feel that it is a discriminatory question, and some of us just feel the pure interest of this question. But still, you start thinking about it because it is not clear in all cases. In my personal life, after having grown up in Italy, we went to Germany, and then after several years there, my daughter was born. And then we went to Switzerland because I found a new job in Switzerland. So we came here. My daughter was 3 years old then. And there again, so for her it was another country. What is she? Is she Italian? Is she German? Is she Swiss? Does it depend on the language you speak? It's not a very easy task. So this was just the start of all my thoughts, because I wanted her to feel secure within this topic and to open up the whole discussion for her, that she feels comfortable and that she decides what she wants to be. Because at the end of all those years of thinking, my conclusion is that everybody has the right to define his or their own identity, origin, personality, whatever. So my parents, my father was German, as mentioned, my mother was Italian. They met in Paris, and then they got married, and they were living in Italy then.
And at a certain point, my mother was pregnant, and my father, who was a strong believer in the European concept, he decided that he wanted his daughter to be born in Brussels, because Brussels is, let's say, the capital of the EU. And so shortly before my birth, they took the car and from Italy went to Germany, went to visit some friends in Cologne. It was Easter Sunday. And at a certain point, I decided, now's the moment. I don't want to wait until we are in Brussels. I want to be born today. So at the very end, I had a German father. I was born in Germany, and then came the bureaucratic aspect, let's say. So when my mother married my father, by law, she had to step back from her Italian citizenship, and she was forced to take the German one. That was the law at these times. So at the end, I had a German father, a German mother by law, and I was born in Germany. So let me guess what I was. For the law, I was 100% German, which is not what I feel, and it's not what my DNA says. So we have to really think about all these aspects. What is defining your identity? And it is all of those aspects and none of them. It is the country where your parents come from. It can be the citizenship. It can be the place where you were born. It can be the place where you are growing up or have grown up, or where you live now. It can be the language that you are speaking, the language you are thinking in or you are dreaming in, even if that changes very quickly, by the way. Is it colors? Stupid, huh? Is it the color of the skin, which is called racism? Is it the color of your hair? Is it the color of your eyes? Which, for me, those three last questions show how stupid racism is, because strangely, there is no racism based on the color of the eyes, fortunately. So, have you ever heard about people saying, yeah, people with blue eyes are dumb, and people with green eyes are smart, and people with black eyes are creative? No, it's just a color of the eyes. And the same for the hair. Nobody would say blonde people are smart and brown-haired people are stupid. But as soon as it comes to the color of the skin, there seem still to be people who think that this is somehow characterizing a human. And just to be sure, I think nothing which is on the outside of a human being says anything about this human being. Strangely, it happens that, or it happened at least to me, but I know that from other people too, when I was in Germany, they always said I'm the Italian, and when I was home in Italy, they said I'm the German, or in the meantime, they say I'm the Swiss. Genetically, I'm absolutely not Swiss. I live in Switzerland. In the meantime, I also have the citizenship, but it's always this point where they tell you what you are, and the important message is it's not anybody else to define who you are. They can see your personality as they want it, but you are the one who defines your own identity. And this is something that, to make it easier for your children, is better that you are aware of, so you can start from early on to help them, to support them, because at the end of the day, my message is that every person has the right to define their own identity. And sooner or later, the question will come up if you are not living in one village since 500 years and you're not leaving it. So then, of course, there's no discussion about it. as soon as you leave a country, as soon as you have mixed origins, this topic comes up. And I think parents can be a big help for their children in telling them, listen, this is a topic you will have to deal with, and we can support you. And by the end of the day, again, you have the right to define your own identity.
So for the very first video of mine in this regard, if you see this video and you have thoughts, comments, your own experience, just share them with me. I will eagerly read whatever you comment and try to answer. And in the following videos, I will try to build that in, or to answer that in the videos, not only written in the comments. And let's try to build together this awareness of how the origin is built and how you can define your own identity. So thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope I become more professional with all this video taking, and be kind. Bye.